Alright guys, what's going on? DJS here, and we're back for part 3 of this Extinction kind of walkthrough, let's play, sort of informational beginner guide to the new map here of Nightfall, is it? Or whatever it's called. Anyway, this is my gameplay where we ended up dying. We didn't make it past this area. It got really kind of hectic and crazy, and we ended up not passing it. I believe there was a transmission error that you'll see coming up here. As we're running around, I think we end up losing one of the guys, which totally sucked and it totally screwed us up because I believe the guy that left is the guy that had all of his ammo built up. And so that did not help. But in this area, there's actually a bunch of areas where you can find things like flares and other things. Flares are great when you get into a pickle. You want to throw a pickle. You want to throw a flare. But you see right here, host migration, we just about ended up losing the game. Fortunately, one of the guys logged out or logged out or whatever, not logged, but lagged out, and as a result, yeah, it made it really difficult. So if you can jump across here, you can. There's a thing over there, but there's also a stairs or like boxes right next to it on the left hand side or the right hand side of where I was jumping that you can go ahead and use those to get on top. If you were trying to find one of those little box things. Whatever those laptop things on the ground. Anyway, I will do a video on kind of the locations for all of those that I know of, at least on here. And that's pretty much that. So if you guys didn't see the first two videos, kind of giving you guys an intro to the new map and also to the game's type mode, if you're newer to this, like I was, then hopefully check back in the playlist in the description. You can check out the other videos and see kind of the backstory on them. Now, I'm not sure if there's a strategy to which ones of the areas you want to actually start with versus end with, and if there is a strategy, and I'm doing it wrong, then you can laugh, but I mean, we were just putting down the drill and drilling whichever drill site we thought was appropriate. We didn't necessarily go and do it in any particular order, which could be a bad thing. I mean, this one site right here was painful, and I've played this one before with other people, and it's just, the thing is the further you get, the harder it gets, and by the time you do 2 or 3 of them in this area, it gets crazy difficult and hard. And I actually had one game where I had all, let's see, like we did a couple of the other ones, or all of them except for this one, and then we ended up dying here, unfortunately, before I think the last one, which is in the very middle, and it was just really unfortunate. But this one, I think we beat this spot, but it's an area, or one of them you'll see coming up in this video. It opens up a third area or a third location in the map, and it screws up everything because there was no way that I could see how you could get back to the main area. It seemed like it was a little bit of a glitch, maybe. I don't know if there was something they're not supposed to let you go to that side, or I don't really know, but I guess you'll see as the gameplay progresses and whatnot. So this area in this map, these scorpions are all over on the third kind of area right here that I'm showing you guys. And so it really is nice if you have the one that I have with the medic or whatever, to be protected from that like yellow crap that they end up throwing at you. One thing I do want to show you is when you clear one of the areas in the middle of this area on the bottom floor, not on the top but on the bottom floor, it actually opens up an area where it gives you a new gun, an alien gun, which is kind of dope. But it's only 4 shots, and I think it does work pretty well from what I've noticed. It takes a second and then it detonates. It's kind of, I almost want to say it's like C4 almost, and kind of like the acid gat in zombies. It definitely is acidic, and it definitely has some sort of an effect to the bad guys. So just a note on that. I'll show you guys that gun I think here in a bit, and I'll probably do a separate video, just a small little like 1-minute video showing the weapon in action and stuff. But pretty neat that they actually threw that in there. In order to get new ammo for it, you have to kill one of those acid scorpion dudes or whatever, and then he'll end up dropping like what looks like a little egg, and then you pick it up for ammo, which is interesting. You like squeeze it in the gun. It's like it looks like an organic sort of gun, so it's like a weapon, but it's also like made from like living like creatures crap, which is kind of grody and interesting all at the same time. Trying to protect that thing there. Now, I don't know, one thing I do want to say, I know this is the 3rd video of the series, but I don't know which is my favorite pistol, to be quite honest. Leave a comment, let me know what is your favorite pistol, but I haven't upgraded all of the pistols the full way except for the Magnum, I think. And the Magnum is pretty decent. I mean, it's a pretty powerful little pistol, but in all honesty, look at this guy, dude. The dude just wrecking havoc on all of us over there. I threw down my vest. Of course, I threw it right in front of the dude, and so these guys have to go through that. But you can see that yellow stuff hurts, but it doesn't hurt near as much as it would if I did not have that thing that I end up having with the medic thing, or not the medic, yeah, the medic thing or whatever. I'm trying to remember the names of it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what pistol is the best, dude. I really do like this pistol, and also look at this revive time, dude. Like quick revive when you have the medic, and it's also really important because yeah, it's needed. Oh yeah, so we did complete this area. The drill got done, and then somebody was saying something. I was like, wait, we're done? Is it over? And I thought they were saying that we lost, but nah, we ended up beating this part, which was good. So we need to move over to the next sort of area. And so in the first video that I posted this, somebody was leaving some comments, and I don't know if it's true or not. They were saying if you hurry through and place the drill down in one spot and then hurry and put it down on another spot, then supposedly no rhinos will show up. I don't know if that's true. It's definitely worth testing that out. So I might give that a test and see if that theory is even right. But I doubt it is right, honestly. It just depends on what round you're on whether or not the rhino shows up or not. And I guess the easiest way to test that would be on the second area, because we know the second area on the second kind of drill spot, the thing ends up happening. So I don't know. I guess this is probably the most important one to do, or maybe the next one that should be done, because this one allows you to get extra guns for everybody. And something that we're not doing too much of this time, that we did a lot more of the next time around, is instead of having my IMS out here, I ended up getting the sentry gun, and then everybody, we had like 3 or 4 sentry guns set up, just shooting these things to, like, a bunch of different corners, and like some up higher, and it was definitely strategically placed, and I played with a group that it really worked well. So in the inside area, sentry guns are definitely clutch, really important to have. But this one spot is probably the best one to get drilled on early, because this spot down here where we're setting up for has the alien gun, like I was mentioning. So I'll grab that right after we end up beating it, and then I guess we'll see what ends up happening here. But yeah, I think the alien gun's definitely a good start, and I guess from what I heard, when you end up beating this map, there's a little cutscene giving you kind of a heads up as an idea of where the next map is going to start. So it's another big yawn. Oh, I don't know why I yawn in the mic like that. So rude. But I had to. I felt the need to yawn over a 16-minute video. I don't even know how you guys watch these long of a video, or these long of videos, but I do appreciate those that do. If you do and you actually like watching the video and the commentary and gameplay and stuff, give the video a thumbs up or a pat on the back. Even more important, for sticking with me and stuff. I do appreciate those people that take the time and stuff. It's nice to be able to see. Anyway. So these guys, more scorpions everywhere, and again, medic-wise, it's very important. And because I have kind of like the not infinite, what am I trying to say? Because I have the ability to like not get hit by that acid stuff, I kind of take it upon myself to try to kill those acid dudes the best I can. I don't know if it makes it, probably doesn't make a difference, but I just feel like if I get a chance to kill him, I might as well. It might make it easier for other people and stuff. So it was a good time to be throwing that vest down, so I threw that vest down, and the other dudes can grab that. But these things just pop around everywhere, and they just fall straight down to the ground, and it's hectic as hell. You can see from this gameplay, like in here, it's starting to get pretty ridiculous, depending on like which drill spot you're at or whatever, and trying to figure out where to go. This one we just kind of hold down the area inside here and try to cover each other as best we can. Turrets and IMS didn't really do as much as we would have anticipated, but just trying to keep the vests going. Important to keep everybody protected, but it's also important to make sure that we have ammo and other things. So definitely is a good thing. You can see that the ammo is only level 1, which is kind of dumb. It's because, again, that if you didn't see in the last video, one of the people that were in the party with us, our 4th person, actually ended up quitting. So because of that, we ended up. It was an accident. He actually left, but because of that, we had to take over and just try to do this with 3 people. Now the gameplay goes on a little bit longer. I'll let you guys know, but there was a bit of a glitch, and it kind of sucks. And after we beat this part, I'll show you the glitch thing, and where it ends up stopping for us. But right here, man, we're just trying to hold it down and not die and kill all these guys the best we can. I actually ended up getting a Vepr and then the other thing, the I don't know, the Maverick or whatever. I think this is like one of the only times. Maybe I did. I probably lied. Maybe I did upgrade my pistol the entire time this one game. I know there was like one game where I did, and that was like the only time I was able to upgrade the entire thing. But I had the Maverick with a 3-round burst or something like that. I got from a locker. Crazy good. It was really, really good setup to have with the Maverick and whatnot. So let's see here. So I'm throwing down another vest just because. Might as well. The vest doesn't. Maybe. Wait. I don't know why that didn't do anything. I don't see any shield on me down there. But so these are the guns. It's called the Venom X, as you can see, and it's the same gun. I thought there were 2 different guns, but they're the same. And basically, I'm so rude. I'm so tired, but I'm so rude. And basically, you check out this gun, dude. I was trying to shoot it, and I was like, I just wasted 2 shots. I was like, wait, what the hell? There's only 2 shots. And then I was coming back in here to get more ammo. Of course, you can't get more ammo. And of course, you can't grab another gun. Which, if you think about it, is a bit ridiculous. Because in reality, you could just grab a gun and have another gun. And I could dual wield these things if I really wanted to. But that's pretty much it. So those are the fancy guns right in here. And then I would show you them in action in this game, but I don't think I get any gameplay. So I'll definitely do another video of like the gun from this thing. Yeah, it looks like my pistol is almost all the way up there. I'm trying to carry 2 primaries. That's what I was trying to do, I thought. But we're running around and trying to figure out where to go. And I went through here. Let's see. I don't know where I go. Yeah, so there's a drill site there. You'll see somewhere I go around and go through a corner and go outside or something. And it totally screwed everything up. It's not something I recommend you guys doing. But we'll see in a second where that is. I honestly don't remember quite where it is. I thought it was right out through that door. So we'll see. But I believe that's probably the area that you go. Let's see here. To get to right here, yeah. Don't do this. Really dumb idea. I think this is the area that you go out to go ahead and get to the boss, maybe? I'm assuming it's out here. And for some reason, I'm like, hey, what is this? I don't remember this. And somebody's like, oh, yeah, that's a new area. I was like, oh, cool. I'm going to go explore for little things. See if I can get a locker key or something. So I'm just running around trying to find a locker key. But you'll see what ends up happening is not good. One of the guys stops and he's like, oh, I'm going to go take a piss. Somebody watch me. Check this out. So there's the intel here also, so that's good. And, what does it say? 10 of 0. Those are kind of weird. And then I'm going to just run around and try to find any weapon, or, not weapons, any little drop things from those little boxes. And there aren't any that I can see. So I was like, well, I'm going to just go ahead and, you know, finish up searching. And then I decided to go up the stairs and try to get out of here. And oh yeah, so this guy's over here, like just waiting. But I was trying to get out of here, and then all of a sudden you'll see what ends up happening, and it ended up being a fatal move, and it was my fault that we even dropped down here because I'm the one that found this area, and then it glitched on us. I think this is a glitch. Leave a comment if you guys know, but I think this is a glitch, and it ended up totally screwing us. So trying to be like, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and go back up these stairs, and I was like, wait, what? Like, seriously, I can't jump over this thing? How is that even possible? So I was like, well, maybe they just are trying to be fancy with you, and they want you to climb up on here, and they want you to jump across or something like that, and I couldn't. So I was going to keep trying to do this, to try to figure out how to get out of here. I thought that was a good one, but it didn't grab and pull up. And this is kind of the downfall and where we end up sucking, because I came in here and messed it up, and all of a sudden there's an enemy, a little dude on this dude. I'm like, what? Where did these guys come from? And then there's another one, and then all of a sudden I see another one jumping around, and I'm like, oh Jesus! For somehow, some way, the enemies are sparked into coming this way, and the other guy finally came back from his nap. Not only little enemies though. Check this out, ginormous ones. We have we have some of the rhinos out here, and we have no way to get back to the other area. And because this guy wasn't ready, he ended up dying instantly. And I was trying to figure out a way to revive him, and it just didn't end up working. So unfortunately, this gameplay doesn't show the ending where the rest of the drill sites are. But hopefully, you guys liked all the tips and stuff that I did show you guys. And for the final tip is obvious here: don't do what I just did. Don't have everybody jump over in this area. It's totally not worth it. Not until I think there's the time where you're actually supposed to. Which I don't know when that is. And I gotta take a nap after this. I'm an old man, I need a nap. Anyway, so I'm like throwing down the vests. So I was like, dude, so we're trying to kill these rhinos. And I'm reloading really slow, and I should have had somebody throw down one of those other things. Couldn't make it happen. I thought this rhino would have done something to that dude, but if you saw, it I shot it at him, and then he walked right over top of the spot that I ended up shooting, so it didn't work. And I was trying to lift this guy up, and I was like, well, this isn't going to work. I ended up trying, and then ended up failing. So that was all that ended up happening. This was the furthest I got earlier on. I'm a level 22. The other guys, I think, are prestiged. And, yeah, hopefully you guys like this gameplay, I guess, even though it was a huge fail. And this kind of series. If you guys want to see more Extinction gameplay from this map, check the playlist in the description. I'll have a bunch more like kind of tips and tricks and sort of stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.